There are people in this world who never ask for attention. They don't enter rooms loudly. They don't demand to be seen. But somehow, everything works better when they are around. This is the story of a man named Daniel. Not a hero, not a failure, just someone everyone depended on. If you asked his friends who Daniel was, they would say, he's a good guy. Reliable, kind, always available. And strangely, that was both his greatest strength and the reason he disappeared. Daniel wasn't always invisible. When he was younger, people noticed him. Friends laughed with him. Plans included him. Life felt shared. Weekends meant late conversations. Dreams felt possible. And loneliness was something other people experienced. But adulthood changes things quietly. Not suddenly, not violently, just slowly enough that you don't notice what you're losing. Friends became busy, messages became shorter, calls became rare. And Daniel adapted. He always adapted. When someone needed help moving apartments, Daniel came. When someone had relationship problems, Daniel listened for hours. When someone felt broken, Daniel stayed awake all night. He told himself something important. This is what friendship means. But there was one detail Daniel ignored. No one asked how he was doing. Not because people were cruel, but because Daniel never showed weakness. He became the strong one, and people rarely check on the strong one. Days turned into routines. Work, home, phone notifications filled with requests, never invitations. Can you help? Are you free? I need advice. Almost never, how are you? At first, Daniel didn't mind. Helping others gave him purpose. It made silence feel meaningful. But purpose built on being needed is fragile. Because the moment people stop needing you, you begin to wonder who you are. One evening changed everything. Nothing dramatic happened. No argument, no betrayal, just silence. Daniel finished work early. The apartment felt unusually empty. So he opened his phone and sent a simple message. Anyone want to hang out tonight? Seen. No reply. He waited. He checked again and again. People were online, posting stories, laughing somewhere else, living lives that continued without him. That night, Daniel felt something unfamiliar. Not anger, not sadness, irrelevance. And a question appeared in his mind. What would happen if I stopped trying? The next morning, Daniel made a quiet decision. He stopped initiating conversations, stopped checking in first, stopped offering help before being asked. At first, nothing changed, because habits take time to break. People still messaged him when they needed something, but when he didn't respond immediately, Messages became shorter, colder, less frequent. Then they stopped. Days passed, then weeks. No one asked where he went. No one noticed the silence he left behind. And slowly, Daniel understood something painful. He wasn't part of people's lives. He was support inside them. So he disappeared further, deleted social media, muted chats, changed routines. He started walking alone at night, sitting in cafes where nobody knew him, learning what quiet felt like without expectations. At first, loneliness was unbearable. Silence echoed loudly. But then, something unexpected happened. Peace arrived. Not happiness, not excitement, just peace. For the first time in years, Daniel wasn't solving anyone's problems. He wasn't responsible for anyone's emotions. He simply existed. Months later, someone finally noticed. A message appeared. "Hey, where have you been?" Daniel looked at the screen, smiled softly, and put the phone down. Because by then, he no longer needed to be needed. And that was the real disappearance. Not a man vanishing from the world, but a man returning to himself. Sometimes people disappear, not because they are lost, but because they finally found a place where they matter too. So if there's someone in your life who is always there, always helping, always listening, don't assume they'll stay forever. Because the day they realize nobody truly needs them may be the day they quietly walk away. And you may only notice after the silence becomes permanent.